Hello guys, welcome to Focus on Fragrance channel. I hope you're all doing very well and smelling great. Today I have another fragrance from the house of Lattafa, which is very famous. This is the Oud Mood from Lattafa. So the mood of Oud, this is, I've already reviewed one of them. It was the Oud Mood Elixir or something. I will link it here. So this is the Oud Mood, and this is a 30 ml bottle. So you can also, if you don't want to spend like $10 to $15, you can just get this one for like $4 to $5 and test it out if you like it or not. So I will tell you in this video all about this fragrance. First of all, let's start with the presentation. So as I have told you guys, Lattafa cares about the presentation, and I really appreciate that, because fragrance is worth like $200-300. They have no presentation at all, and these presentations are extremely amazing. Just look at this. This is like, I got this for I think some $4. I think, yes, it was around $4. So this comes in this case like a jewelry box, kind of like a chocolate box, something like that. So it is a hard casing box, solid box, and it's not so solid I can squeeze it, but, and this is from 2021 is the production date for this one, 2026 expiry date. So this is the box, and the bottle is really amazing bottle. This lace or ribbon wrapped around all the bottle, so this bottle doesn't really feel like a $4 or $5 bottle. It really feels like at least a $50 bottle. Amazing presentation of this Oud Mood logo on the front and Lattafa sticker on the bottom. And the cap on this one, it's plastic, but I think the bigger 100 ml bottles are, I think it does have a metal cap. Do tell me if it has. I think it does have the metal cap as far as I remember. So the juice color, guys, it has a rich goldenish type of a juice, and this is like a, you can see it is like a tower design. The bottle is like a tower design, a tower in Dubai, something like that. This is what I think of the bottle. So that was the cap, and the sprayer, I'll show you guys. These have tiny sprayers, but they work good. You can see it does distribute up to here. So small sprayers, but it does work good. So the notes, guys, the notes for this fragrance, in the top it has rose, saffron, pimento. In the middle notes it has oud, caramel, some floral notes, patchouli. In the base notes it has raisins, amber, incense, and musk. So as this opens up, it does have this Lattafa DNA that you can almost recognize it with the first spray. And the opening, it has the heart notes. From the opening, I already can get the heart notes of oud, and this is not a strong oud fragrance. It is a very light, soft oud fragrance. It is not so loud, dark oud fragrance. So really good for the starters who are getting into the oud. And with the rose here, and the rose is usually kind of dry and dusty rose, because with the rose, when it mixes up with the oud, it usually is like a dry dusty rose. So dry rose accord in here. The saffron is noticeable also in here. The pimento accord is also here. I can trace it with my nose, but it is also not loud. It is just traceable, just enough to make this a warm spicy in the opening. And as this goes to the heart notes of oud, which I can already get from the opening, it has the sweetness of caramel, and here some floral accords I can get with the patchouli. The heart notes are better than, where did it go? The heart notes are really better than this one, the Sheikh Al Shuyukh Lux. I really like this one compared to this one in the heart notes, and also overall I like this. So heart notes were that. And as this goes to the dry down, guys, it's all about raisins, amber, which are the most prominent for me. And the incense is not so loud in here. It is just in the background, just giving the hints of incense. The musk is also noticeable in the dry down. I have it on a strip over here. So the dry down, I can get the musk in the dry down, and It has this accord of jaggery. We call it gur. If you guys know what jaggery is, it is like a sugar cane juice which is cooked, and the final product is like it is used instead of sugar. So if you have ever smelled jaggery, I can get the same smell from this. It's kind of sweet. That is the same thing which I can get from this. So overall guys, this is a rich, deep, it does smell expensive, I would say. It doesn't smell like a $5-10 fragrance, at least $100 or $80 fragrance. It has the same smell like this one. So, and this is oudi, it's woody, it's warm, spicy with floral notes, a little bit of smokiness. And the most good thing that I can get from this fragrance, the most unique thing, is that this has the jaggery kind of accord, which I think this is the first time I'm getting this kind of accord, this kind of smell from a fragrance. Literally, I have never smelled the jaggery kind of accord in another fragrance, so this is the first time I'm finding this jaggery accord. And if you have smelled this jaggery accord, and if you have oud mood, do tell me if I'm right or wrong. So this is kind of a unisex fragrance. I think it is both good for man and woman. At least I would say it is better for me than the Sheikh Al Shuyukh Luxe Edition, because I did not like this one. I would recommend this to both male and female, because I think this is more masculine than this one, but it is still having the feminine accord, because this has the floral accord, so it can go well for the ladies too. And the seasons for this, obviously winter and spring are better for this fragrance. If I talk about the similarities guys, so this fragrance is similar to Sheikh Al Shuyukh Luxe, and it is also similar to the Shagaf Oud. So how much is this similar? First of all, I would say these are similar, but all of these three fragrances are really different from each other. This, in the opening, I really hate. This is spicy cinnamon. This is kind of strong. It does have this sweaty type of an accord, while this one I do really like. And this is also different from the Sheikh Al Shuyukh Luxe Edition. It has pimento. In the dry down, it is really different. And the Shagaf Oud from Swiss Arabian is also really different. So if you think that these three are the same, they are not. All of these three are different. If you have these three fragrances, you will definitely get the differences between them. So the similarities to Shagaf Oud of Oud Mood, I would say it does not have the good quality like Shagaf Oud, and this is also similar to the Oud Bouquet, but I would not compare this to the Oud Bouquet because this does not have that high quality. And if I compare it to the Sheikh Al Shuyukh Luxe Edition, I did not like Sheikh Al Shuyukh Luxe Edition because it has that strong cinnamon type of an accord, and also I can get a sour, sweaty type of smell from this one, so I did not like this. Instead, I would recommend this one, but not the Sheikh Al Shuyukh Luxe at all. And this one is also not for a blind buy. Just when you smell it, you would then decide if you like it or not. And this is also different in the dry down. It has musk, incense, raisins, and this is really different in the dry down. So I would recommend this one, but not the Sheikh Al Shuyukh. And if you want to get this for the Shagaf Oud, I would always tell you to get the Shagaf Oud because it is much more higher in quality and really better in performance than both of these two. So this was all for the fragrance. If we do a fair rating for this one, guys, for the longevity, for other members of the community it is really strong. For me it is not so much, just 7 to 10 or mostly 12 hours, so a 9 out of 10 for the longevity. For the sillage, the first 2 hours are strong, really strong, up to 4 feet of sillage, so an 8 out of 10 for the sillage. The projection is just average, just okay, not too good, so a 7.5 out of 10 for the projection. And the price tag, guys, a 10 out of 10 for the price tag. This 30 ml goes for like $3-4, and the 100 ml is between $10 to $15, so it is really a good value for the price. This is the always the Lattafa is the best thing about is the price, and secondly presentation. So the price is really amazing about this. If you are interested in any of these two fragrances, if you are interested in this, leave this one, buy this one instead. And if you want the Sharaf Oud, don't buy these two, just get the Sharaf Oud. So this was all for the video, guys. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Until the next video, take care, bye bye.